This morning on Daybreak, we'll explain why payday loan companies in Springfield could be facing some new restrictions.
And we'll take a closer look at lawn art projects you may have seen around town. We'll tell you how they all started and how it's bringing the community together. That's all ahead this morning on Daybreak. Good morning and thanks for joining us. It's Wednesday, May 6th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
I'm Joe Moreno. A lot of people passionate about their lawns, but lawn art, something totally different, right?
That's a whole other level. Yeah, I need to get on that level.
Yeah, no kidding. And you know what? Lisa's been taking care of us with the forecasts of whether you can mow or not mow and things like that, right?
Yes, I'm trying to. I don't know more than that than what my forecast says.
Are you saying you don't know lawnmower etiquette?
No, I don't. All I know is today the grass will be wet, today the grass will be dry, and that is about it.
All right, what are we going today? Mow or no?
Yes. It will be dry out there today, so yeah, you can mow the lawn today. It's going to be cool and dry. We'll have a few clouds. Temperatures will be on the cool side. A few clouds out there this morning. It's 47 degrees in Springfield. Another pretty sunrise with north and west winds at 9 miles per hour. Radar showing some sprinkles coming in from the north and west, but the air mass is really dry, so any of that rain, if it's reaching the ground, is going to be really light. Temperatures are about 5 to 10 degrees cooler now than it was this time yesterday. It's 47 degrees in Springfield, 45 in Camdenton, 48 degrees in West Plains, and 50 degrees in Branson. Winds are out of the north and west at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So we'll have dry roads out there today, expecting just a few clouds and some cool temperatures. If you're waiting for a package to come in the mail, your package will be dry. We'll have some sunshine and cool highs in the middle 60s, which is about 5 to 10 degrees below average. Rain returns on Thursday, and then behind that we'll have another cool shot of air that could give us a frosty start by Saturday morning. Details on that coming up in 10 minutes.
We're tracking some breaking news out of the St. Louis area for you this morning. A Webster Groves police officer was shot overnight. The officer's in the hospital. His condition is unknown to us. Very few details of the incident have been released so far. A suspect was shot and killed at that scene that you're seeing there. We're continuing to follow this story for you and hope to bring you more updates throughout the morning.
It's your right to know. The Highway Patrol says 2 people were found dead inside a vehicle last night just outside of West Plains. The bodies were found in the 2000 block of County Road 4000. The Highway Patrol is assisting West Plains police in the investigation. However, troopers are not actively looking for any suspects.
This week, we told you about how severe weather hit Lebanon badly, leaving damage to homes and people without power. The Floyd Jones Airport and surrounding area were perhaps at the hardest. Buildings had roofs completely torn off and structures destroyed. Homeowners had been cleaning up throughout the day yesterday, working to get power back on. Erica Ward is someone we caught up with who lives in Lebanon, and she wasn't expecting the kind of damage that the storm brought.
Still no power, don't know when it's going to be back on, haven't really heard. You know, we just thought it was going to be a storm, and then all of a sudden it hit and trees are being uprooted, but nobody heard a siren. Nobody heard it in the area that was hit the hardest, so that's kind of an issue, I think.
I also want to thank all the first responders from last night. The utility workers were out there last night and today for their work that they were doing over the storms that crossed our state yesterday.
The National Weather Service says the damage in Lebanon was caused by straight-line winds, not tornadoes. Those winds, though, did have estimates of about 80 and 90 miles an hour.
In today's medical coverage, a new study reports the dominant COVID-19 strain spreading across our country is a mutated version of the one originally seen in China. Researchers found the new strain to be even more contagious and that it could mutate again if it doesn't subside in the summer like the flu does each year. Dr. Stephen Hennigan is an infectious disease doctor in Northwest Arkansas. He says we're a long ways away from a vaccine, but scientists will make sure when it comes that it covers all mutated forms of the virus.
The vaccine will be targeted towards conserved parts of the virus that can't change because the virus itself depends on those parts to be what it is.
The study reports more than 100 vaccines are being developed.
And some more local news for you. Payday loan companies in Springfield may soon have some new restrictions. City Council approved an ordinance that would require short-term lenders to purchase an annual $5,000 operating permit. They would also have to be more clear on what's being borrowed and offer information on alternative loans. Now, we spoke with Megan Short, and she made it clear she doesn't support short-term lending, and advised City Council last year that it's a slippery slope because if the city requires fees for just one industry, it could lead to bad things.
People aren't always happy with every individual industry on a day in, day out basis. If we're leading with the emotional aspect of this is wrong, we just need to be careful that we're not opening the door for that kind of an argument later. There's a void right now, and that's why people use them. We're not able to stop that just by charging a fee.
City Council acknowledged the ordinance will not cure the root of the problem, which is high interest rates. That change has to be done at the state level, and you'll be able to vote on this issue on August 4th.
What started as a way to keep a group of Missouri State art students engaged while at home is now a community-wide initiative. Color 10's Nija McDonald joins us this morning to share more on LAWN. And Nija, you're going to break down that acronym for us, right?
Well, good morning, Lauren. It stands for Lawn Art with Neighbors, and if you travel throughout the city, you'll see just that. Temporary art projects created by people of all ages.
Lawn, or Lawn Art with Neighbors, is a local effort to bring the community together through art.
Art offers opportunity for joy and positivity.
Shauna Smith helped organize the grassroots project and says art can be used as a positive outlet during these challenging times.
We hope that Lawn offers people the ability to make art with their full family, try something new, be creative, get that creative release.
She says people were encouraged to use items they already had at their homes.
Seeing the amount of different materials people are using, very crafty materials.
Like Gina Sao, who used foil to create her lawn art she calls reconnection.
Even if they don't necessarily understand like my message clearly, that's fine. Like, I just want them to enjoy like the material, like how shiny the chairs became. I think that sort of reaction is still very valuable.
There are more than 60 pieces of lawn art throughout Springfield.
It's amazing how passionate everybody is trying to express themselves through very different ideas.
Smith says she hopes the projects are also therapeutic for those who view them.
That they get the opportunity to see something positive. You know, a block that they walk down or jog down every single day, they get to have a surprise artwork pop up.
Lawn Art with Neighbors runs through Sunday, May 10th.
Well, the group has created a Google map to make it easier to find where all of the projects are located. And if you're interested in visiting one or more of the sites, you can find a link to that map on our website, ozarksfirst.com.
Thank you, Nija. We're starting out with some dry roads on our Color 10 Live Drive this morning. Just a few clouds and cooler out there this morning by about 5 to 10 degrees cooler. We're starting out in the 40s. It's 47 degrees in Springfield. A look at a quiet day today and a sneak peek at your Mother's Day weekend coming up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.